what you're looking at is another elongated skull from the Paracas, Peru area, south of Lima. What's curious about this one, obviously, is this either disease or wound. And this crack coming down. I'm not a physician, but I get the feeling that this person was murdered or was struck very hard, and then disease, infection happened, and then he or she died. We check inside the eye orbits, and if there's what's called a spur, which is a like a little area spike that comes down, it'd be a female. So this is probably a male. And those of you who've been watching my videos will know that I've been trying to tell the difference between naturally elongated skulls and those which are cranial deformed. And this one clearly is an example of cranial deformation. Reason why will be self-evident here, because you'll see that it's not bilaterally symmetrical. The right side is lower down than the left side. And it's not only elongated skulls as in vertical so-called cone heads, but here is a comparison of, on the right is an Inca period skull. So we know this skull here is about 600, roughly 600 years old. The one on the left is very different. Notice here where the foramen is. This is where, maybe the term isn't foramen, but that's where the vertebrae enter. That's where the neck enters the head. And notice the relative position of this one. It's way back. To do a comparison like that. And even more startling is when I do this. I'll show you the shape. So you see the difference in the size of the skull. Quite striking. And because the jaw of this one's missing, it's hard to put them both up on an equal plane for you to have a proper look at. But you can tell, obviously, that the eye orbits are completely different. You see how big the one on the left is, or how big the orbits are on the left. And just the basic shape of it is so incredibly different. Your skull looks approximately like this. And yet this one, you notice how long it is, and the fact that the suture here, which is normal in any human, you have one here, one there, this one only has this one this way. This one is either calcified over or doesn't exist. Completely wild. But that's what my work in Peru is all about, is finding the evidence of these amazing skulls. And we always find them in relation to major constructions, like megalithic or huge adobe pyramid-like structures. That's what's intriguing about my work in Peru.